All right, what's going on, everybody? So while we're waiting on Rix, we're going to do a couple run-throughs on some red deer. Main goal for this evening is to hopefully get some diamond rabbits in the lodge. Maybe that diamond widgeon that's been just completely evasive of us this entire time. It's one of those diamonds I've tried really hard getting, and I just can't seem to find one. Hopefully the luck, I feel like we've been cursed past few nights now. We did get that diamond turkey the other night, but it was after a 2-hour struggle. And spoiler to those of you that weren't there to find out the answer, the 9 legendary coyote we were chasing after once again forever ended up being a troll. I have too many diamond red deer, unfortunately. I'm probably closing in on 60. I actually just shot one just before stream. Sometimes we make good shots with the 7mm, sometimes we don't. I'm hoping later this evening we rely more on the shotguns than we do the big guns. I'm trying to figure out what loadout I want to bring with me. We're going to try to play Reventuli Coast, just because hands down that's the best small game map there is. If that doesn't work out, our fallback's probably going to be Varunga. Rix and I, neither of us have a diamond scrub hair, so that'd be pretty cool to check off the bucket list as well. But we're going to try pretty hard to get no rev. I guess we could search a rev without Rix. Hopefully we can get a good one. Rix has the knack, though, for just getting lucky and finding those good servers. like I need to change time again here. Got a bunch of little fellers. Okay, apparently I just got really bad respawns from my last run through. That's cool. I'll take it. How in the world was that not a vital? Let's jump to it. Let's see if we can find us a Revetuli coast. What's going on? Is it Kaiser Kazair? Caesar? I think the biggest difference between myself and Rick's when it comes to map searching, like I don't take the time to make sure it's a good map. I'm like, all right, we're here. Let's see what's on here.
Searching. Blood searching for blood searching. Tracking. That's how you get your dog to track. Get a guy.
Imagine the first thing we see is a dying goose. Alright, it's 11:25. Whitetail are all but done drinking. But that's not what we're primarily after. We're looking for some of those wascally wabbits, maybe some widgeon, some grouse. I really wish in multiplayer the dog wasn't broken because I would love to have old Trigger with us, but I mean, he might work for a few retrievals and then just die. I was gonna say, both of those are pretty large moose. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Curious, while we're whistling, I'm intentionally trying to spook stuff. That worked out. won't be a rest zone anymore. Not a bad goal to get us started. I am. Good old random multiplayer server. There's this a wabbit. Roots! I really hope I get control of this server and it's not the, that guy. It's probably gonna give it to the other guy. Oh, that's frustrating when it does that. Oh, are we getting kicked? Did I speak too soon? How unfortunate. I think we're probably already kicked. Yep, there it is. Listen, Rix. Getting killed by the red deer when you're grinding for them, that's a skill issue. Is there not any Raventuli? Was that the one and only Raventuli Coast? Ugh. Well, maybe Rix can find one. If this doesn't work, we'll go to Varanga. One last try. You know, multiplayer's been like this so long. I don't know if player count's dropping off, the servers are trash. I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of frustrating. I'm just sad because I really want to play Rev. I mean, I guess I could play my own, but I don't know. It's just not as random. It's not as fun. Heard it here first, folks. Rick says he'll find one. We'll see. I was so confused. The map from Reventilli Coast was still there overlaid. And I'm like, dude, I'm getting close to this lake. Why are we not there yet? And I realized the map just changed. Interesting.
To the west side. Hello. Fuck that nigga from 63rd.
I'm glad the host kicked that dude. Kimsbach, you're technically drinking right now, but I don't know if they're drinking here. I think I'm just gonna kind of walk down this road. Actually, no, that's a lie. There's a ton of rabbits up here on this mountaintop. I have a feeling this is where we'll find knife 3 eventually. You're gonna be staring at the matchmaking screen, Rix. Here's a wabbit. I was gonna say, I don't know why we're not hitting that thing. The 3 looks a lot bigger, but I guess it's not. I know there's a lot more rabbits up here. I want to get an albino rabbit really bad. I've got one, but I need more. There goes our prey. Zero rares? Well, you gotta start somewhere, man. It's gonna be tough to see him in this tall shrubbery. Well, we shot at it. I think the bush has saved its life. Let's not get away that time. What, being able to create a masterpiece with every trigger pull? Are you kidding me? See, I'm trying to get used to the 10 gauges, you know, kind of range and all that now. That way tomorrow hits, we're not doing what we're doing right now. Got him that time. Are we getting kicked? Nope, nope. Ooh, we're hard crashing. Now, at least that wasn't a diamond. That would have been really unfortunate. But there you go. That's my go-to spot for rabbits on Veronica Savannah. So far, so good. Map not looking so good, but I am gonna go up here, check it real quick. If it's a season map, here's where it's a catch-22 though. You get a server that's got a ton of need zones. There's a good chance it's seasoned to where there's enough people shooting stuff that there might actually be good respawns. But this is one that maybe, because this dude's level 40. He's been shooting stuff, and there's some good respawns. He just doesn't know where to look yet. Hope to run into some sort of bird by now. Lone cow moose back there, that's weird. These here ricks are the double-barreled binos chambered in 454. Getting a little worried. Got no callouts from anything yet. Later in the afternoon, which I actually like to hunt, especially when I'm hunting small game. I like later in the afternoon. I don't know why, but I do, especially in Rev. Good fast travel over here, but near this lookout, I typically have pretty good luck with birds. I do want to bypass this lake because it is moose drink time. Now I'm seeing stuff. Looks like there's another bear up here that I couldn't quite spot. Looks like this female's headed for it. There's a Keeper Keeley, or a black grouse. Pretty decent black grouse too. We might as well pop him. If this thing flies overhead of me, we're shooting with the engage. I don't think this is his server because there's a ton of hunting pressure and he's got 0 score. Going on, Nathan? New phone, huh? What'd you get? Nice, nice. Now he's gonna get greedy. He's gonna shoot the other one too. We won't be able to do that tomorrow. Those are coming down a class. RIP overpowered Marathi versus Lynx. I mean, why not all of them? I'm so excited for tomorrow. Like, it's gonna be awesome. Andrew Bean goose mixed in with the Canadian geese. What do you mean, deer hunting? Oh, my bad. I did not acknowledge you showing up. I apologize. How are you, Mr. Hunter, sir? Boy, talk about the moose. They got the mooses, but they don't got the whatever word rhymes with moose, but also means large moose. The caboose. I don't know. We'll pretend I didn't say any of that. But I'm actually after, the little birdie. In theory, the chin gauge has enough range to have hit that. Probably not that, though. My bad, dude. I was not paying attention. That's all on me. Where'd her boyfriend go? I didn't see him take off, and he landed right next to her. He's nothing big, he's just level 1, but it's something to keep us preoccupied while we get down here where I'm wanting to go. Ooh, that's a good estimate. That's a good estimate. Just saw our other grouse we were chasing too fly around over here. What's going on, Kraken? What I like being up here north is able to, man, that dude needs to mute his mic. Just be able to kind of like scan out here. So we'll see any little rabbits playing because the grass isn't rendered in, so it's a lot easier to see stuff out there at range. You guys and your fallow grinds, I tell you what, I'm jealous because I keep shooting red deer to no avail. Darn, that was big gold. Certainly had a shot at making it. This doesn't end up working out though. We're going to definitely head south if no one else is down there. We've got one guy. Looks like he, well, that's weird. Not sure where that guy went, but it looked like they were doing some sort of duck hunting. Kind of meander through here before Rick shows up. Get us a diamond ptarmigan. What's going on, Grim? Well, we made it. Over a 1.5 kilometer walk, and we made it. It's very tempting to shoot them, but we're not gonna. If I control the server, I would, but you know, we've shot a lot of stuff already, and I don't want to risk getting kicked. Well, this area's getting crowded. There is nobody down south, so that means we're going down south. It's all good, FPS. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I feel like Widgeon are going to be, or Ptarmigan are going to be kind of difficult with a 10 gauge just because I'm not the most accurate with it. So this could turn interesting. We're seeing a ton of bears. Yeah, I tend to not drive around on ATVs unless I'm in control. Because that's one of those typically big no-nos when it comes to multiplayer. We're gonna run into a diamond raccoon dog out here, and I don't have anything to shoot one with. Hmm. 10 gauge is too big for buckshot. Let's just hope we don't run into any diamond raccoon dogs. That got the ptarmigan's attention. This is why we don't invite people mid-hunt. I just heard him take off. Seems like every corner we turn, there's a brown bear standing there. We can shoot one of those if we find a diamond. Not exactly what we're after, obviously, but... That's a big cat. Ooh. Not exactly sure what happened there. That should have been a good hit. I started to do it Grim, but well, the first one I tried wanted me to pay money. I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. And then I started the other process, but didn't get quite finished. That's a bigger. What's diamond for Tarmogoyf? It's like 780 something, right? Alright, apparently both of those were terrible shots. I know that's not the proper caliber, but man, it's a lot of fun to shoot those with this gun. Pull this guy out just in case they decide they want to fly overhead of us. We need to get off this peninsula. We know those birds aren't of really any value outside of money. It's this little stretch right here that is kind of the honeypot when it comes to Tarmogoyf, in my opinion. At least that I've found consistently. That said, we will absolutely chase down a male rabbit. Well, he's not a max weight, and it appears he's gotten away from us, so we're not going to waste too much more time on him. Ooh, that's a big 8 mythical. Of course, again, we don't have an ethical gun for them, but... I just saw Ptarmigan take off. Black white, that would have been a decent non-common. We're almost to my favorite spot for Ptarmigan. Certainly quite a few in this little zone. I think when we get the chance, we should probably change out to a 243 or something, just in case we do come across some sort of rare or diamond potential raccoon dog. Unlikely, but you never know. My luck, we'd absolutely run smack dab into one without the proper equipment. Gonna say, where the heck did that other one go? But we found him. We got him. Alright, give me the ptarmigan. This is kind of hopefully where I'm going to see that level 3 ptarmigan for the first time. Or not. Do wish you could turn off the ambient geese noises on Ratatouille Coast. Couple different rabbits down here. We got a female warning call initially. It's worth a shot, I guess. Just heard one that sounded fairly close. Well, no diamond ptarmigan yet, but the night's still young. Perhaps, maybe. We're definitely going to be back here tomorrow, whether it's multiplayer or one of our own maps, to test out the new loadout. We are running into the smallest rabbits. Maybe if we shoot enough, it'll proc a diamond to spawn. Did I hear footsteps? Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. Really not sure what's going on there. Okay, so it's dying. Do we have another zombie Lynx on our hands? Oh, apparently we got kicked. That's cool. Well, while that's doing that, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Got back just in time. Confusing the lever guns here. This is no shot happening. Although, if you notice, they did deflect, which means those rounds got pretty darn close. Now, if this was tomorrow and we had the Sumiato 10 gauge, we might actually hit one of those. Where's that little critter at? It's another level 1. Are you kidding me? We haven't even found a level 2 yet. Outlook is not very good. I mean, I will have to... Is that another one? Sure enough. It's another level 1. Are you kidding me? I will say the mountain hare are definitely one of the more uncommon diamonds to find. I like to think I have a knack to find them, but... I think I hear another one. Is that one? Oop, that's a bird. 662, 626. That's a meese. My man. Those of you that don't know, Mr. Kyle here is one of the OGs of OGs. Okay, they're flying to us. 10 gauge at this range. It's going to evaporate them, but if we can hit them. I hear more. How's it been hanging, man? I've been all in on this. Not gonna lie, this is where I've been. Oh, I can shoot birds out of the sky IRL hardcore. That is one thing I'm uniquely good at. He knows. He knows. But nope. Birds. Rix might have a different server for us here. Hopefully, if Rix drops the ball, he's losing his moderatorship here. That's weird, Grim. Do me a favor. Just because that's so weird to happen, go to your trophy lodge. And if you've got a bunch of missing trophies, you might need to create a ticket. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Not only do we have a 5 medium 300 plus moose in front of us, we've got a piebald. Oh my god. I cannot believe this right now. There is literally that, and then there's a piebald. All right, where'd these dudes go? We're obviously going to focus. There goes the piebald. There's the 5. I want to take that shot, but I don't. It's 7mm. This is going to get... All right. Look at him. This never happens. That was the riskiest shot of risky shots ever. He's not going down. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. If I didn't have so many moose, I wouldn't have taken that. His health is dropping just a little bit. Let's get... I got to try to crest this hill. Positive side using 7mm. It might give us a second shot. He is dropping in health. Let's hope that second one was good. He's not dropping very quickly, though. That is unfortunate. However, the fact that we've got these two side by side, yeah, we did not make a good shot on him. 263 though to 316. There's actually a chance he trolls. I don't think he's going to. I think we just ruined a diamond. But the fact that we just saw that for the first time ever blows my mind. Yeah, unfortunately, just looking at his blood here, we definitely whiffed the shot, but... Of course, why wouldn't I walk out onto the peninsula that is deceivingly close to the other side, but we're still going to have to walk around. Now, if we had the semi-automatic 300, if this was tomorrow, we would be in business, but I can't blame the 7mm on me. That was a me problem. I mean, silver linings, I did hit it twice on the run through trees, so there's that. And I guess you could look at it this way. If this was real life and this guy died, I mean, you still get to take it home and eat it, you know? That stud there. I'm really hoping he ended up being a troll, to be quite honest. Then we can say we ruined a troll, but it's that same 734. I don't know, he's got giant shovels. 276, he would have made diamond. Son of a gun. First shot, we were actually a little too far back. Second shot was almost good. It just didn't connect with liver or lung. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Luckily, he would have barely made diamond. Now we got to try and find that piebald. I mean, this is true. This is true. We whiffed the shot, but we didn't actually miss. This has got to be our boy's track. That's definitely him. Who's this? That's Rix. We don't have to worry about Rix. He can't. He shoots worse than I do. My apologies earlier, folks. I probably got a little excited. I might have blown some eardrums, so... You just don't see that every day, unless you're on PC, and then you're probably just in a modded server, to be quite honest. But... that was insane. And this moose seems to be running at Mock Jesus speeds, kind of like that one. If we see him, we might try to yeet around with the Maradi at him. Just to get that penetration we need. It's kind of weird, though, that I don't see him. See the female that was hanging out with him, but not him. There he is. There he is. Nope, that's not him. I lied. Okay, every moose on the map is here except for the piebald. Where in the world did this thing go? That's good, Grim, because otherwise, I don't know. Is it still broken? Try hard resetting. I am so confused right now. Where the heck? Showing... I'm trying to figure out where exactly he's going to. There's nowhere to fast travel. Yeah, Grim, I don't know what to tell you on that one, to be honest. Sounds like we got a hate crime going on. Unless that cow moose is mad at me. Which, to be fair, I did just shoot her sugar daddy and we're on the tail of her side piece, so... I guess I'd be mad at me too. Oop. We got feathers. Honestly, I expected that just to fall out of the sky. We might switch back to the 12 gauge just because I'm not very good with this gun. At all. This moose teleport? I don't really want to go through this much effort for a level 3 piebald moose. I've got a lot of those in the lodge as well. No, that's the wrong disturbed veg. This is a thing, right? We should give up on it. Not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright, so it's showing him as if he's following that female. But I've yet to see him. There he is. Jeez Louise. He's nervous. He's pushing 400 meters. We've already ruined a diamond. Why not take him out? 376. That is not a good angle. It's right behind a tree. Still behind a tree. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. Maybe? Okay, now I lost him in the scope. There he is. This is going to have to be a far back. Hopefully we can hit lung shot. Or hit a tree shot. That works too, I guess, huh? And there goes all my hopes and dreams. Right there. Tell you what, folks, don't get your hearts on the piebald. We're going to gift that to someone else on the map. The title says small game. You know, the piebald, it's cool, but let's get back on track here. Although I really do want to shoot something with the Marathi. Ooh, D-seed. Well, at least what happened, we got to experience. That's unfortunate. I blame Rakes 1000% in his Canadianness. How few Rev servers are there? Rix and I actually got into the same exact server at the same exact time, so. Rev is definitely a ton of fun. That's a max weight rabbit track. We're following that. Absolutely gonna follow that. Says it's very old, but rabbits don't like to move far. He could be anywhere unless the lynx came through here. It's very old as well. I want to whistle, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Okay, so these tracks are going the opposite direction. This is going to get frustrating. It's in the area, I know that. And I got kicked. Yeah, Rix, huge L, and I don't know why, but I blame you. We were hot on the tail of, well, a tail. No, now we can't find a Rev server. And now we've got the black screen of destiny. Where is it taking us? We shall never know. Perhaps a land of magic. Or the main menu. Another black screen. I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not going to work. Well, dang it, this sucks. I don't know what... New England might be a dub. Almost pulled the trigger on Rancho, but as far as small game goes, New England definitely is way better. We're gonna get some better guns out though. That's a bed, not the storage. Yeah, that's a good idea because I've been. So Twitch, I haven't been on Twitch in a long time. And I need to. Okay, well, that's the theme of the night. Anyway, we may start doing that more. Stream something that's not Call of the Wild related over on Twitch. What? What is going on here? Why can we access our inventory from not at the lodge? I'll take advantage of it though. Can we actually pull out a weapon? Darn, it fixed itself. At least we were able to get all of our stuff out. That was the craziest glitch I've ever seen. I think Kyle here is trying to say I am him, and that's for you guys to decide. Well, the fact that we somehow managed to pull out our inventory while not at the lodge is what bonkers. Well, hello there, Swamp Monster. We hit one, but it didn't die, and there goes a rabbit. I need to put a red dot on this thing. I would cross stream if it didn't cost money. I'm a El Cheapo when it comes to stuff like that. I'm like, no, I want to stream to both. I don't want to pay for it. The swamp monster was kind enough to bring a beverage over. Some swamp water. Okay, do we have redemption? There is yet another 5. Are you kidding me? This guy's a much, much lower estimate. He's got a 50-50 rack. But back-to-back 5 medium moose. This guy, he's moving much, much slower for us here. Make sure we've got the 7mm out. That should have been a good shot. Yeah, he's going down. Part of me almost, because we keep running into giant moose, even though we're supposed to be small game hunting, I kind of want to switch over to maybe a 300, but... Sheesh. What's funny is I kind of regret not doing it back in the day when it was free, and then now it's not. Okay, so the likelihood of this guy making diamond is pretty slim, but here goes nothing. Just gold, 265. Keeping us on our toes. Alright, fingers crossed. We find something good. Can't complain. We did just shoot a 5 moose, but, you know, he's a stinking troll. Sadly, I don't really hunt New England enough to know where any good hotspots are for rabbits and stuff like that. That's mighty kind of you, Swamp Monster. Just remember, ogres have layers. This is the only downside. I guess I need to get up here in these fields. If we're wanting to hunt small stuff, we need to go where we're going to see small stuff, not in the river. The river's where small stuff goes to die. Because things like Swamp Monster eat it. Technically, the old Swamp Monster is the ultimate moderator. Finding jack squat in these fields. It's not the right time, I think, to be hunting out here, but... Could chase after quail, but we luckily got one of those, so I don't. There's no need to try to find one. Well, so far this is a whole lot like playing on New England. They just get a rabbit call out though. Little guy's gonna be hard to spot in this corn though. Old trash panda. It's hopefully what we're going to be doing. I mean, we've had some decent luck, but I haven't quite sealed the deal on any dimes or rares yet. And you can't get one if you don't keep farming, right? What the heck is this rabbit? R.I.P. Linda. She was a good raccoon. It was the combine that finally got her. The NFL combine, that is. She ran a 4.40 and her heart stopped right there on the field. I mean, this thing ran somewhere in this direction. It's tiny. There's a lot of cover, you know. It's harder than it looks, all right? Apparently circled back behind us. Well, rule number 1 is you never go door to door. As you see, this is what happens when you go door to door. You miss. Nice gold. Set it like a tree stand and shoot people? What are you talking about or suggesting, Swamp Monster? Swamp Monster knows things. It's weird. I'm pretty sure that Swamp Monster is a witch. For example, Swamp Monster, what number am I thinking of? Deadpool says he's good to have 8 level 4 fellow, a zone, and 21 at the Devil Lake. Are you talking about you have 21 level 4s at a lake? So let me get this straight, Deadpool. You're telling me that you have 21 level 4 fallow deer at a zone? But having that many level 4 is pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. Sitting here reading chat, folks. We're not even paying attention. No big deal. Finny. Oh, there's another max weight moose. But no, I'd say you're doing good, Deadpool. I think we do. I think we. Oh, we are getting attacked. Stranger danger. I have bear spray. Not afraid to use it. Oh, jeez. Get. Go on, get. Ah. We just got attacked by a bear. Weird internet troll with a neck beard and everything. Imagine if that was another level 9. I think that's a requirement to be an internet troll, is it not? And instead of CeraVe, you guys typically use Hot Pocket grease for lotion? Did we get it? We got it. This is actually kind of a dope spot for a setup. If only there were zones. See, this is the problem. They put these here for you to buy, and then there's never any zones anywhere near it. That said, if you were to have the e-collar and have it down there at the river, that could get interesting. We do have a coyote down there. Might as well shoot it. Is that 150 meters? Oh, we shot dirt. Doesn't say that you did, Rix. Maybe I'm the one that got kicked because I don't see anyone moving right now. Never mind, that guy's moving. I don't see you at all. There's like 30 people just door to door right here. I don't know what's going on with that. There must be some sort of party we missed the invite on. There's me. Oh, there's Rix. He's down there milling around in some water. I don't know what you're doing down there, Rix. Somebody's doing some shooting. It sounds like Vietnam coming to the north of us here. Oh, Rix is AFK. That means we've got a chance now to steal some sort of diamond. Where's this thing going? Goose hunting IRL. Is that some sort of Canadian slang that I don't know about, Rix? Let's see just how realistic this game is. Well, all right, that answers that. I just need a car and a spotlight. And we can't actually claim him. Did we get kicked? What is going on? Maybe the game knows we just unethically shot that thing in the face with a 22. I'm gonna go ahead and walk away from that before the game warden shows up and decides to put us in prison, so... I have no idea why we couldn't collect that. That's strange. Oh, see, I misread that, Grim. I thought you said he's looking for the smallest of them all, and I was like, no, Rix is right there. I see him on the screen. We're gonna get away from the locals here. Rix, I'm kind of concerned. Like, what does it mean to be goose hunting IRL? Are you like standing on your front porch with a 12 gauge just yeeting rounds in the sky? Or are you one of those, you're actually literally goose hunting, you just happen to bring the rig along and are playing right now somehow, which I respect, honestly. I've never even considered that. Maybe come deer season, we'll do a live stream from the tree stand, but it'll actually just be us playing Call of the Wild in a tree stand, actually hunting in real life. It's still, I mean, there's Way of the Hunter. It's a different flavor. It's apples to oranges. I just happen to like apples a little bit more, and that's what we got with Hunter Call of the Wild. Boy, we are doing real good at finding stuff, huh? We're doing good at that. We're scaring basically everything. Lamp, desk. What is going on right now? We had a at-home store right now. I need to find some like open fields and stuff because this just ain't working out. Some turkey tracks. I haven't found any of those in a hot minute on this map. What's so strange is there's just as many species on New England as there is on Revontuli Coast, yet it doesn't feel as full as Revontuli Coast does. There's just a Wascally Webbit. We've got 5 rounds in this magazine. Hit a tree. The hardest part would be trying to get the power to run the Xbox. Gotta get some solar panels. I have tried streaming though when I go fishing. The problem is the cell reception, and honestly trying to reel a fish in and live stream from a phone, not exactly the easiest feats, honestly. It's a little difficult. Another rabbit call out up here, not that we'll ever find it, but you know what they say, you miss every rabbit that you don't go track. Or wait, I screwed that up. I apologize. You miss 100% of the rabbits that you don't track down, so, or attempt to. There we go. Literally all we could see was that little bit of neck. Swamp Monster, thanks for that. You didn't have to do that. That is way too generous. What's going on, Nova? And okay, we need to find this turkey. The swamp water that Swamp Monster brought over, it's been a while, you know, so I gotta get accustomed to drinking that. And it's running through me, folks, so we're gonna have to use a potty break here in a second. If we can find this sneaking turkey. There he is. Just a little guy. Alright, let's go ahead and auto run, see just how far we can make it without running into a tree. I'm going to assume because we're on New England, not very far, but I got to go to the restroom. Be right back. Oh wow, we're still running. That's shocking. Alright, well, we're back, so... Scarecrow, how you feel about Power World, man? Seen a lot of people play that. Got that deer bottle? You got that Jaeger? Totally thought those rocks were rabbits. I don't know. New England's not a bad map, but it's definitely a hard one to hunt, in my opinion. It's harder than most. It's definitely harder than Ratatouille. And on, ooh, that's a max weight turkey track. Might as well follow it. Not found anything else interesting. But what I was saying was, it's still... I don't know. This is one of those I really want to like it, but every time I'm on it, like... I get in the mood to play it, and then we're here. It's kind of like it's better than Hirschfeld, but it's a kind of similar feeling. I'm gonna bet if we look at the map, those tracks are gonna be going in a perfectly straight line. Hey, called that. Is that our boy? Ain't no place like home. Nice. 24th B-Day. Slowly improving. I'm looking for the DLC that drops tomorrow because we're going to be doing some Shoostin' and Goostin'. That's a 243. We cannot shoot the rabbit with that. I mean, we can, but ill-advised. This is a big rabbit. We don't want to whiff this. Just a little gray. We are running into rabbits, though. I feel like they're kind of hard to find on this map. I still kind of lean towards Layton Lakes for Cottontail to be the better map. If you're looking for rabbits, that is. Then again, we just keep hammering them. Really should have put my red dot on this bad boy. There's a rabbit. Maybe we don't need the red dot. Okay, so we're getting pretty good at finding the small rabbits. Yeah, unfortunately, got bad news for you folks. If you're old enough to remember pre-internet, you're old. And, you know, maybe it is really time for that checkup in the doctor, you know, because, well, your time's knocking on that door. This dude's like the brave little toaster. Okay, so apparently there are quite a few rabbits on this mountaintop. Maybe we just kind of run the length of it. mean, I'm not playing bad for an 84-year-old, am I right? All right, Delva, you caught me. It's 85, actually. Oh, the mountain was good till it wasn't. Oh, we got some pheasant tracks. Again, all the small stuff is going to be up here on top of this mountain to where you can't really see it. Super beneficial. What's going on, Colton? Says you're in here, but I don't hear anything. Okay, I guess there is water nearby. I was about to say, what the heck are mallards doing up here? That's a particularly large mallard. The fact we're just no shot we're hitting it. Nice, Colton. It's way better than anything. Well, I don't know. I whiffed a diamond moose, but we saw another 5 medium moose today too. So that was interesting. Some turkey birds over there. Coyote. This could get interesting. I don't see a male over here though. If I could see this guy, we'd try it. Oh, maybe there's more turkey up there. Maybe there is a male. Sure enough, it's a max weight too. Reload. $220. We're gonna put it right up there. Nothing. Oh, is he behind the hill? It's weird as he's not going alert, so it's... Where the heck? There it is, a hit, finally. A lot of effort for a gold. I'll take it though. What's going on, John? First gold. Speedy! Man, New England's definitely a tough map to hunt. It doesn't exactly fit my play style. I do, Colton, I do. Kind of encroaching on this dude's territory, old T-Bone here. Typically, I'm definitely a big whitetail hunter. Kind of getting a little late now, though, in game here. Hey man, $2 is $2, you know? Not too shabby. Really hoping to see just something out here in the open, but you know, this is an update they need to do in the maps. The maps are fine, but they should be a little more detailed. That way you can kind of get a bigger feel for kind of, you know, is this like a heavily wooded area? Is it just grassy field? Which you can kind of tell that on the map. Now we've got a cornfield that we're not going to be able to see anything at all. I'm so glad I can see. It's like something of a scary movie. I'm ready for like a velociraptor to come out and eat me. This little dude knows too much. I hear a raccoon, though. Just haven't seen him yet. But this rabbit knows too much. We're shooting stuff, but we're just not finding anything really cool, you know? It's kind of past everything's drink time, but now it gets kind of interesting because it's this time of day where we might actually start seeing more stuff in places like this. Hey, what do you know? I'm server host. Never mind, we can change time to whatever we want. Dang, man. You've been after that thing for so long. It's kind of like me and my red deer, great one. That still don't have a great one red deer. So I guess I kind of feel your pain. I said we're going to focus on small game, but I can't resist. We got to change it to whitetail drink time, because you never know. Speedy, I did get a super rare and then ended up ruining it. I'm seeing whitetail. There's some whitetail. Oop, I see something back. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw something back there. Nothing good though. Yeah, I'm really hoping with tomorrow's update they actually fix the whole, you know, the animals moving around in place, costing people super rares out here. Yeah, tomorrow they're adding the new weapons pack, and then they're also the pistol pack and update. They're adding speed loaders and making all the revolvers double actions. But they're also, they said they're doing some bug fixes and stuff too. Yeah, that comes out tomorrow. Now we need to do something about those beavers, man. They need to add that to the game so we can take our rage out on them. It would be, although I mean, you know, people trap beavers, but I don't foresee like running around shooting them with the 243, but it would be fun to do. Potentially controversial opinion here. I think Call of the Wild needs to kind of throw away the quote ethical, and I get it, but it's a video game. I mean, let's just start shooting some stuff that you know, Diamond Bengal Tiger, Diamond Elephant, Diamond Rhino. It would be cool to see like a public like kill count for like the day or something. Just how many like of each species are getting harvested every day. Moose, whitetail. Really see any other whitetail. It's that little dude. I actually wouldn't mind setting up a whitetail ground on Reventuli. I don't think it'd be that terrible as long as you stayed away from the river. Now that's what's just gonna get you on this map. Luckily, I already got my dream great one. But the one that I'm wanting right now is that red deer. because we're about as far into it as we were with the whitetail grind, and at this point I'm ready for him to show. That's where I'm hoping my red deer is like one of the big rack ones, because so far both my great one moose and great one whitetail have both been exactly what I wanted. Now I would like some different variety ones to go with my small typical racked great one, but gotta get that red first. Of course he'd stop right when we pulled the trigger. Nope. Yeah, a little rascal. Alright, no way. He's behind the hill now. Yeah, the number of times that rack's even been seen is pretty darn low. I'll say this, officially I have 2. Unofficially, I'm trying to follow a chronological order and I don't want to skip ahead. Flip side though, I mean, if I were to put the effort I needed to get that red, instead of doing this, this is the kind of hunting I like to do in the game. I don't particularly enjoy great one grinding. This right here though, just kind of running around, even though we're not seeing much or anything, this is just, it's fun, you know. Shooting the same thing repeatedly over and over again can get pretty boring for me, but I really need to, one of these nights we're gonna have to do full blown, that's all I'm doing is just shooting red deer. That new semi-automatic 300 is going to be a huge plus for that grind. Both of those hits didn't hit vitals. We got it. Yeah, I'm doing it on Tay, and there's been a lot of times where I've questioned changing it to Quattro. To the club, Abby. Don't tempt me with a good time, Colton. Like I said, I've been struggling with that as I'm closing in on 7,000 kills. It's like, man, I could just start over on Quattro. I feel like he's like, every time I do a run through now, though, I feel like he's going to be there that every time. And I don't really want to lose that, quote, progress on Tay, but at the same time, this is getting old. I definitely want to switch over to shooting some fallow. Yeah, I can only imagine, Speedy. I cannot believe that. I can, though. I mean, there's a reason they're super rares. And we've shot quite a few rabbits, just they've all been small. And that kind of, rabbits are definitely harder to get than some. Notice that the rabbits and stuff are typically in this kind of gross area. You're not going to find them out there in the open. Actually, we were just using that over in Reventuli Coast. But to answer your question, yes. That's what I'm so excited for, you know, tomorrow, getting that pump back, or that semi-automatic 10 gauge. It's going to have the same power, just semi-auto. So the thing is going to be really crazy for Reventuli. Really anything with small game or waterfowl. Speaking of. Why not? We missed. Are you kidding me? I was like, we got it out. It's nothing special. Then again, though, with this 12 gauge, having 6 rounds in the mag is a huge plus. It's going to have 4, which is better than the 20 gauge, better than the current 10 gauge, but 6 is more than 4, you know? So we'll see. I'm sure, though, that range and power is going to make up for it. Raccoon! Gotta reload our 243. Got that little chubster. As excited for the 4570 pistol, to be honest. I'm more curious about the actual rifle version. But it will be fun to kind of play around with that too. Probably what we're going to be doing tomorrow is a new gun only hunt. Hopefully on Rev. I honestly, if it gets down to, I'll play my own map. Don't care. But I want to test that bad boy in Rev. It looks really, if you know what the 20 gauge semi-automatic looks like, it looks kind of sort of similar to that, a little more sporterized. It looks good. You look at, I don't remember which video it was that I made, but I had made a short little video about it too. There's, I think it's on the thumbnail. You can check that out. See, kind of get a look for it. For some reason, I can't. There we go. Just another one. It is. That's because it is. It's definitely, as far as, in my opinion anyway, because of those 6 rounds. And honestly, the pump action itself, pretty quick. And I'm using it without the red dot. But I like the fact that you can put the red dot on it. It helps me when I'm shooting waterfowl. So it's a good gun. I'm very curious to be able to actually finally test it in comparison to that new 10 gauge. That gun's going to be a game changer. It really is, I think. Well, unfortunately, New England's been pretty slow. I mean, we definitely shot a lot of rabbits and stuff. It's just didn't get any trophies. Yeah, no, that new 300 is definitely going to forever change the game, which makes me very curious as to what they're up to, because that's the kind of gun I would have never envisioned them giving us. Especially after, because I remember when the Mosin was the most overpowered gun in the game, and they immediately nerfed it. And now it's like, okay, so this is, I feel like there's a catch. We just don't know what it is yet. Could be paranoid. Or they could just finally be embracing their kind of arcadey version of hunting versus like Wade the Hunter or Hunter Classic. And they're like, all right, we want this game to be more fun now. So you can still take this game super, super serious if you want to. You know, set up hyper realistic bow hunts, stuff like that. But I do like having fun with this game, so we're going to be using that new 300 on a lot of stuff that you shouldn't probably use a 300 on. This is kind of like Mississippi, where there's a ton of small game, but it's just a ton of tall grass where it's so hard to see everything. I don't know, because they actually make 45-70 handguns. Most of them are revolvers. I'll be honest, I mean, it's going to be a fun little meme gun, but with the speed loaders, that 454 might easily become literally one of the best guns in the game. That I'm calling now. I've been waiting for him to add a semi-automatic 357 or 44 Magnum. And honestly, I would say typically that would never happen, but if you were to ask me the possibilities of ever seeing a semi-automatic 300 in Call of the Wild, I would have said 0 6 months ago. Yeah, 50 AE. That would be nice. Honestly, they need a 500. Smith & Wesson. I'd do it. I mean, I would get carried away by, you know, every time I'd shoot something, I'd be like, you feeling lucky, and then shoot it. But yeah, no, I'd be down for that. We should do that, actually. Just pull out the 44 mag. The 44 is not a bad gun. Now, the pistol version is obviously a pistol, but I mean, that's what the Maraudis chambered in, and it's a solid caliber. It just the 454 though takes what the 44 does and then times it by like 5. We're actually going to need to carry that on our loadout tomorrow just to test out those speed loaders and the efficacy of that gun. I'm so excited. I 100% thought those leaves were actually bobwhite quail. But that's how small they are. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we've only got about 10 minutes left in the stream. But tomorrow we might actually start a little bit early, depending on, you know, any technical issues or anything like that, just to get some trigger time. And to experience just the new updates, see what they've improved, see what's better or broken. Hopefully not broken, we're really hoping for that. The last big update, the Granted update, it broke the game. They fixed it, obviously, but hey, let's hope it goes smooth. I mean, it's a video game. Every time they push out any sort of update, it's going to break something, right? So the question is, what's it going to break? And Colton, to answer your question, I think it's automatic. I don't think, maybe you do. I don't recall seeing that from anybody's videos, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of emphasis either, though, on the speed loaders. Then again, the guns, the handguns in the game aren't very popular to hunt with. But honestly, the 454 is so good. I mean, it's worth it, I think, to keep on you, especially if there's speed loaders. Well, that's a big dude. Yeah, most of the time, if I'm like on Virunga or something, I like having that 454 because it can stop bison so quickly. This is kind of a silly move, because I don't know if the 243 is going to have quite what it needs to do here. Although that killed it instantly. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see just how everything plays out. I'm sure, though, that's why they're adjusting so many different classes of animal, because just to kind of help balance things out. What in the world? Big gold. Unfortunately, it looks like this rabbit is going to be the last harvest of tonight's stream, but tomorrow's the day, man. We won't shoot the level 1. That guy just made silver. Definitely found rabbits on New England here, but unfortunately just not too many. One last look around here, just in case there's a 3 hide now. We'll definitely extend the stream just a bit if that were to happen, but unfortunately it's not looking like it's going to. But, yep. Stand by. I don't know exactly. I'm going to try to get on earlier than I normally do for streaming for tomorrow. But we'll be live tomorrow. New guns, new update. I'm excited. We're going to be shooting stuff. Hope to see you guys there.